Hello YouTube, how's it going? And Facebook, because of course these videos will be shared on Facebook. How you guys doing? So I just wanted to keep you guys in tune of what's been going on in the past week. And for those of you who may not have heard this announcement, what I would like to do is I would like to do a weekly video update for my YouTube channel, just to keep you guys up to date on what's going on, and because there's a lot of you who want to know how I'm doing because I don't have Facebook anymore. So you keep checking back to my YouTube channel and to look for updates and for me to talk about what's been going on. And I want to have at least one video every week, and I'll choose Sunday as the day that I do video updates for my channel, and to keep all of you up to speed on what's been going on. So one of the things I wanted to talk about right off the bat, yes, my Aunt Gail had passed away last week. She was 44 years old. We haven't found out, we haven't got any autopsy reports or anything as far as I'm aware. But I've been told, different versions of what happened, and the version that keeps repeating or keeps coming back is, I guess she went to stand up from her Amigo because she was in one of those electric mobility, carts that you drive around. Well, she went to stand up out of her Amigo, and then she just collapsed. And my Uncle Mark had, Gail, wake up, slapping her, and literally screamed, Gail, really loud. And he panicked. He called the paramedic, and I guess she went into cardiac arrest en route to Saginaw to the hospital. She had 1% chance of survival, and I don't know if she died in the ambulance or if she died at the hospital or if she died at home. I don't know. But of course at the hospital, I'm assuming they would pronounce you dead at the hospital, but there are also cases where they pronounce you dead at the scene or dead at home or whatever. I don't know. I'm really not sure when it comes to those details. I'm not sure. But she was 44. She had a long laundry list of health issues. I mean, she was in really bad shape. And I haven't heard anything about a funeral. I know that there is a GoFundMe page set up for my Aunt Gail. And it's on Facebook, of course. So if you happen to see it, please share it. And if you're able, make a donation, make a contribution. I don't think she had a life insurance policy, so that's no help. But it's been kind of rough going with that. And then my dad's girlfriend's cousin had passed away last week, the day before, as a matter of fact. So it's been a rough week, and there's just all kinds of things happening at once, and I'm drinking coffee this morning with French vanilla creamer. No Pepsi yet, although I will be transitioning over to Pepsi very soon. So I also wanted to say that I appreciate the phone calls. I appreciate the text messages. That was my computer that you heard, that little doo-doo-doo-doo. I appreciate the phone calls and the text messages, and yes, the emails, people asking how I'm doing. And about, I'd say half an hour ago, maybe 45 minutes at the most, a friend of mine had called my cell phone, and she says, you better get your ass back to Facebook. Guys, I want to come back. I would love to come back and be with all of you, and we can pick up where we left off. But I don't know of any other way that I can get you to understand the stress that I was under up until the end, up until I walked away from Facebook. I don't know how to get you to really understand, because as a guy who raised awareness to pediatric cancer, that was my thing on Facebook, in addition to sharing pages for my friends in show business. My main thing, my nose itches again. My main thing was to raise awareness to pediatric cancer, and I had a big following, and I was generous to a lot of those people, and it hurt me to see them walk out of my life after all this time that we've talked. And I helped them. I was generous. I had done a lot for them, but it hurt me to see these people walk out of my life. And I mean, yeah, it's the way of the world. It's how people live. But I wear my heart on my sleeve. Everybody knows this. Anybody who knows me personally knows that I wear my heart on my sleeve. I love people. I love my friends. I love my family. And I love friends so much to the point where they actually are treated, they are considered as family. I don't think I'm coming back to Facebook. A lot of people want me to come back to Facebook. I didn't realize how much of an impact that my departure would have on so many people. I didn't think people would care so much if I left Facebook. It's like you just get on with your life, and I'll just slip away as if nobody cared, as if nobody noticed. But people do notice. People have noticed, and everybody wants me to come back. I would love to come back, but it would be more stressful for me. My stress and anxiety, and yes, depression would increase. Because if I come back to Facebook now, because now it's a different level playing field now. If I came back to Facebook, it would be nothing short of a guessing game. As in, who's going to stay and who's going to leave? Who do I trust? Who's going to really stay and who's going to leave? And if I have to live with that reality over and over again, I don't want to see it. Ignorance is bliss. If I'm not there to see it, I don't care. But that's not to say that, like with the cancer kids, I stand over my dad's shoulder when he's on Facebook. He'll bring it to my attention, some of the things that you've said about me coming back to Facebook, and we got to get Jared back and all this, that, and the other. He'll say, Jared, come here, someone has a message for you, or come here and check this out. I miss my Facebook friends. I do. Immensely. I miss all of you so much. But it's I have to do right now what's good for me. And I'm not trying to sound selfish. I'm not trying to be a narcissist in any way, because I've been accused of that too. And is Dad waking up? Yeah. He was on earlier, but he took a little nap again. But anyway, so I don't know, guys. I don't know. People have even suggested to me, well, what if you start a new account, start fresh, and just add the people that you know will talk to you? I've thought about that, but then it would be the same thing all over again, because my new account, if I had one, it would show up in the suggestions, and then people would end up blocking me anyway, or they would, the minute they seen my new account, they would start harassing me. Yeah, I can block them, sure, but there's always that retaliation. There's always the retaliation issue, and I don't want to deal with that. I just want to be You know, the people who really want to keep in contact, and that goes for anybody watching this. If you really want to keep in contact, if I'm really that important, you'll keep in contact. You'll email me, you'll call me, you'll text me, you'll write me a letter. I mean, you will do what you have to do to keep in contact. But Facebook right now is just not looking promising. I know a lot of you want me to come back, but I got to do what's best for me right now. And I love all of you, and I don't want you to think that I don't love you guys. I do, with all my heart. But it's just not a good time right now. I have to focus on just trying to get back into the swing of, you know what, I remember how it was before I got on social media, but now everything has changed. And now that I'm not on social media, it's not the same again. So it's not like it was before. Everything has changed. And I don't want to upset people, but I mean, I just got to do what's good for me right now. And I'm sorry to those that I've upset. You know, I just didn't think that my departure from Facebook would have such an impact on everybody. A lot of people are actually happy to see me go. Well, that's their, you know, those are their true feelings, and I you know, but there are people who do miss me, and I miss them just as much, and I would love to come back to Facebook. I would love to, but it's just, I don't think it's a good idea now. There's too much being said about me, and like I said, these videos are getting shared on Facebook, and you know, I don't know what to do. I'm kind of stuck. But I do care. I do care. I've always cared, and that's one thing that people can't say that I never did, was cared, because I've always cared, and I still care. But now I have to do it from a distance. So, like I said, and you guys can always come back and check my email, you can check my YouTube channel. You know, I'm always around. I'm always doing something. And just like yesterday, I met up with a friend, with a really she's Kelly. I mean, she's just she's beautiful. I just love Kelly. I was at the park at Showboat Park, where I'm from, and we just kind of talked about things. You know, well, you got to come back to Facebook, and we had a really productive conversation, which I enjoyed. And I tried to explain my position. Maybe I wasn't clear enough when we had the conversation of why I can't come back to Facebook and the stress. And yes, I understand a rumor is just a rumor is just a rumor. I get it. But it affected me in a way where these people that I was generous to, and I dedicated and devoted my time to these people, suddenly they want nothing to do with me anymore. That hurts. And anybody who has ever been through that, and I'm sure a majority of you have, where you help people, and because of what other people have to say, then the people that you've helped turn against you. They shut you out of their life completely. It hurts. It really hurts. And maybe she understood, Kelly. I know you're probably watching this, but I hope you understood. I hope you can understand where I was trying to come from. I don't know of any other way to explain it. I mean, it was the hardest thing for me to have to do. I was on Facebook for 7 years, and it was time to go. And I know, like I said, and I'm seeing this now more and more every day. I get the text messages and the phone calls and the emails. We got to get you back on Facebook where you belong because we love you, and to hell with the haters. And yeah, but as it turns out, those so-called haters that you guys are referring to, they were once my friends, or at least I thought they were my friends. And it's just me. I love with all my heart. It's just the kind of person I am. And when they turned on me like that, it was just the hardest thing I could have ever dealt with. It's like my heart. I felt my heart just drop out of my chest. And anytime I stress about a lot of things, I start having chest pains. And, you know, I miss you guys so much. I do. I miss Facebook. But I think for now, like I said, we can keep in touch through cell phone and email and snail mail. And I plan on writing letters to a lot of people. I just can't wait to get started on some letters. But I want to keep the communication open. And I'm really sorry that, like I said, I'm sorry that I upset so many people. And Jared, please come back. I just didn't think that like I said, I didn't think my departure would have such an impact on so many people, but it has. And it's me. I'm Jared Fuller. I'm still here. I'm the Jer Bear. And there are a lot of people I miss, like Shreese Flanagan. She's probably watching this, maybe. I mean, I don't know. She's subscribed to my channel. I'm subscribed to her. I miss talking to her on Facebook. I miss talking to Nikki Scott. Her son's name is Gabriel. I was really good friends with her. Lisa Ward, I was friends with her, and her daughter Bella is a cancer survivor, and Melissa Jennings, her son Brendan is a cancer warrior. I mean, there's just so many. It goes on and on and on. Jean Nyland, her daughter Sarah is a cancer warrior, a liver warrior, you know. And like I said, there's just so many people. It just goes on and on and on. And there's so many to mention, and I don't want to single anybody out. But those are just a few of the names that people that I used to talk to, and I miss them. Kelly Gingras from Iron Mountain, and Kara from Pennsylvania, and Becky in Florida. You know, these are my friends. These are more my family than anything. And like I said, there's a lot. Christy from Colorado. There's just so many. I don't want to single anybody out, but it's you know, it takes some getting used to, because I'm so used to, you know, every morning I used to get on my phone, and my Facebook notifications would be through the roof, you know, and it's just people who I could so much as say good morning on Facebook, and my posts are blowing up astronomically, and it's like, wow. All I said was good morning, and I'm getting all kinds of love from all kinds of people, because I guess I am loved. And I'm very loving and caring and compassionate and giving. I don't know. We're going to try this. I've been off Facebook for over a week. We'll see what happens. I can't predict anything. I can't give a yes. I can't give a no. I mean, for right now as it stands, I don't think I can come back to Facebook, but I may change my mind. I don't know. I'm a human being. I'm liable to change my mind at any time. So just keep that in mind too. As far as poems are concerned, I haven't written any new poems. I was kind of brainstorming a little bit. I was thinking about maybe writing a poem for Aunt Gail, you know, so it could be read aloud at her service. I'm not sure yet, because I don't know. I mean, the circumstances are not the greatest, but then I figured I had written a poem for my grandma Fuller, who passed away, and then I had written a poem for my aunt's mother. She wasn't my grandmother, but she was, just an aunt by marriage. It was her mom. It was my uncle's mother-in-law who passed away. I had written a poem for her. So there were, there's just so many ideas that I could come up with, but it's just the circumstances aren't the greatest. But I'm sure if I sit down for a few minutes, I'll come up with something. I'll think of something. I'm usually pretty good about that. But anyway, guys, I'm doing okay, and I tried out the new Indians Cafe in Chesaning yesterday. It was pretty good. I know a couple of the waitresses who work there. And they're really super nice girls. Super nice. They come right up and gave me a hug. See, everybody knows Jared Fuller. Everybody knows me. And because for such a long time I was anonymous, I had my anonymity. So anytime people would see me, excuse me, anytime people would see me around Chesaning, around town, they would come up, shake my hand, or they would recognize my face. Hey, I know you. How you doing? But they would never know my name. But yesterday I went to Indians Cafe, and it was nice. I had their breakfast. They have an all-day breakfast, and it was really good. Bacon, eggs, your choice of sausage or hash browns or whatever. Bacon. I think you can choose between sausage and bacon or whatever. It was really good. It was really good. Although I didn't tell Dad that I was at Indians Cafe, but now he knows. Sorry, Pop. But it was really good, and like I said, a couple of the waitresses there know me, and I think one of them is a Schwartzmiller. She was really nice. And, there are some nice people from Chesaning. There really are. And, I'll go back again, even if it's just to drink a Pepsi or just to talk. But they have pretty good food, and their prices are reasonable, and I really enjoyed it. It was good. But like I said, most everybody from Chesaning knows who I am, so I don't know if that's a good thing or if it's a bad thing. I don't know. Hard to say. I think it's divided. It's split, But, can't please everybody. And I wanted to remind you guys that this coming, let's see, today is the 23rd. So in 4 days, which would be Thursday. Yes, Thursday is Miracle Treat Day at Dairy Queen. Now, I'm hoping that I will meet up with some friends this Thursday, because I go to the Dairy Queen. There's 2 different locations I go to. I go to a Dairy Queen on Center Road in Burton, and then I go to another Dairy Queen on Saginaw Street in Flint. But I know I'm friends with people who, like the Miracle Child. I'm friends with his parents, and I've been to his house actually. We had a barbecue. So I'll be in Flint on the 27th, and hopefully I'll get to enjoy the day with my friends, and I'll probably hear about it. Well, you're not on Facebook anymore, sir. No, I'm not. But hopefully it'll be a good day, and I'll take some pictures. I'll try to get some pictures taken, and we'll I'm sure I'll show my dad, and I'll probably let Dad post some pictures. I'll have to figure out a way to do that. I'll probably have to email the pictures to him, and then he downloads it on his computer, on his desktop, and then he can upload them from his desktop too. It's a work in progress, folks. It's a work in progress. But yeah, the Miracle Treat Day, what that is is the blizzards, like the frozen treats at Dairy Queen. Every dollar that they make goes to the local Children's Miracle Network hospital in your area. Now, the Dairy Queen in Flint will go, the proceeds will go to the Hurley Children's Hospital in Flint. And I've always been a big supporter of Hurley, and I'll be there. I'll be doing my thing again. As a matter of fact, if I can, what did I do with that? I can't find the flyer. Oh, it's right here. It is right here. I got this in the mail from Hurley Children's Hospital last week. So, just so all of you know, get your blizzards. And the Miracle Child that I'm actually friends with, like I said, I'm really good friends with his family. He prepares the blizzards. His name is Archer, and he's a wonderful kid. It's my buddy. He makes my blizzards for me every time. I demand that he makes the blizzard. I want Archer to make my blizzard, and he'll, I think it's the chocolate chip, I think is what I get. And he'll do the classy thing, and he'll tip it, and see, look, Mom, no drips. So he does that, and there's a lot of people who don't like it when people do that. But that's Dairy Queen. That's their trademark. That's the classy thing to do, and it's their trademark. Doesn't bother me. I'll still eat it, even if it drips. I'll still eat it. But Archer is my buddy. He is a Miracle Child. He was a CMN ambassador for the state of Michigan. Like I said, I'll probably run and I'll be with Archer and his mom and his twin sister, and I'll probably meet up with Alicia and her son Caden. I might see Linda. There are just a whole bunch of people that I know. Quentin, I'll probably see him. But there's just so many people that I know, and people who know me. So I'm hoping it turns out to be a good day, and we'll have a wonderful time, and we'll catch up on old times. And Archer's mom and I got a feeling we're going to have some serious talking to do. Not anything bad, but just just to catch up on lost time, and to kind of just get her in the groove of things, because I don't know if she watches my YouTube channel, let alone does she watch any of my videos. I don't know. But she's just one of the sweetest friends I've ever had. And the fact that her and her husband invited me to her house for a cookout was really super special. So, yeah, it's happening this weekend, or this week, rather, not this weekend, this week. This Thursday, July 27th. So get your frozen treats, folks. Enjoy those blizzards. Let's see, there's anything else I wanted to get out of the way. Severe weather. We're in a slight risk area for severe weather today, so keep your eyes to the skies. I'm not on Facebook anymore, so I can't give weather updates. Oh. I'm mimicking my dad, folks. Oh. I love you, Pop. I only do it because I love you. Yeah, we are in a slight risk area for severe weather. So keep your eyes to the skies, folks. There isn't any watches or warnings.
We're looking at 2 o'clock.
About 2 o'clock is when the storms are going to hit.
3 o'clock.
Well, I'll put my 4 eyes on here. Well, it's just now after 12 o'clock. So in about a couple hours. I'll check NOAA weather radio.
Like southwest winds becoming west in the afternoon. Chance of precipitation 50%. Tonight, partly cloudy. Scattered showers and thunderstorms early this evening. Lows in the lower 60s. Northwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour.
That's my NOAA weather radio.
Precipitation 50%. Monday, mostly cloudy through early afternoon and becoming partly cloudy. Highs in the mid-70s. Northwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, becoming north 10 to 20 miles per hour by noon. And now the forecast for Flint and vicinity.
For Flint.
Today, mostly cloudy. Isolated showers and thunderstorms early in the afternoon. Scattered showers and thunderstorms late.
Yeah.
Highs in the lower 80s.
Ooh, the lower 80s. And thunderstorms, that's not good.
Precipitation 40%. Tonight,
40%. Well, that's Flint, too.
Scattered showers and thunderstorms early this evening. Lows in the lower 60s.
Okay, that's all I wanted to hear. But anywho, guys, I've been here for over a half an hour. But like I said, this is something that I'll do at least once a week. And Sunday will be my day that I do the video updates. But I'm going to be done with this, and I just wanted to say that I love you guys. I thank you all for watching. And like I said, you guys keep in touch. I love you, and I will always cherish our friendships, okay? I love you all. Peace out.